kickoff from Levi Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, it totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Here we go, here we go.
Slot man motioned over. On the counter, McCaffrey is pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They send a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 18,
3rd and long for him here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort is going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Outside, yellow. 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Get set.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
First and 10 at the
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Outside.
They stick with McCaffrey. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So we're through one. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
Get set. Hands up.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Yellow. Stop.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pull that in front further. 13-zip. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of cap to the big boys up front because they're setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. Breaks the tackle. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Run begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Baker now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. A tight end in motion now.
Yellow.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Outside. 18. What's up? Up.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. The 49ers with the lead here at Levi Stadium. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get set. Get set.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. And play made by Jacob Parrish.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Cameron Johnson back deep to receive this one for the Bucs. He gets it away, and wow, he got under this one. It is driven sky high. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team down in it at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
180.
This is Irving on 2nd. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
On the give, this is Irving. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why playing this position, you've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponents celebrate in the end zone.
The McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Sky Moore on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Watch out! Yellow.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Yellow. Outside. 18. Watch out!
He'll throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. And going to start the half with a give to Irving. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
20!
Right back to Irving now. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, this is Evans. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, Buccaneers.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Baker to throw. Down the field, Evans has it. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
180. Watch out.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go, 2nd down.
Good. 180. Watch out.
Now Mayfield. Brought in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Get set. Wait.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Stop.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Get set. 180. Watch out.
Looking to throw. He makes the catch. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Outside. Up.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Get set. 180. Watch out. Stop.
Looking to throw, Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Outside.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Get set. Right around top. Yeah.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Yellow. Up.
A run with McCaffrey. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And you know we don't give a fuck. It's like your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Full of my mind got what you need. You need to feel it. I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
What's up? 18! Watch out! Yellow. Stop.
He's back to throw. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out!
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Outside! 18! Watch out! Kid!
Back to throw. Oh, my goodness! It's intercepted! And the Buccaneers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
They'll take over at 1st down 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. They give to Irving to start this drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
With Irving again on 2nd. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. To throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. Running for it, here's Irving. And this one's overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Pearsall, there to grab it. And they're going to do it from they break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buying some time right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. So the 49ers earn a win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL.